traveled in quick-moving swarms. Their buzzing, raspy drone warned of their approach. They had wings, a very nasty disposition, and they flew. They were the Killer Bees. The World Rally Championship is a series of fiercely fought races through the sparsely populated areas of Europe, Scandinavia, and even Africa, over asphalt, mud, and sometimes snow. The cars race against the clock rather than wheel to wheel, and the car which completes each section of the course or stage in the least amount of time overall is the winner. It's a sport that has produced race drivers with uncanny reflexes and skill levels of car control that have no equal. In 1983, the FISA, the French sanctioning body that regulates the World Rally Championship, created a category of rally car that changed the face of this style of racing with startling immediacy. Group B was designed to encourage more auto manufacturers to enter the World Rally Championship by requiring the cars to only be based on standard production platforms. But there was virtually little else in the way of restrictions. The result, a new breed of race car that achieved levels of performance that few automobiles of any stripe could even remotely challenge. Your typical Group B race car produced close to 400 horsepower. Some were turbocharged, others were supercharged. Some were both. They weighed less than a ton and clawed at the earth through permanent four-wheel drive. With gearing set up more for acceleration than sustained top speed, Group Bs could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds. And even on loose, unstable roads, covered with mud or snow, could screech past at over 100 miles per hour. With such short wheelbases and with so much horsepower and torque being generated by their menacing power plants, it was a treacherous task to drive any Group B car to its limit. Between 1983 and 1986, the major players in Group B were Peugeot, with its brutally powerful 205 Turbo 16, a two-time winner of the World Manufacturers Championship. Audi, with its Quattro Sport, enjoyed a number of impressive rally victories. It maintained a front-engine setup, in contrast to most Group B cars, which were mid-engine. Renault campaigned its ferociously quick R5 Turbo, and Lancia from Italy built the 037 and S4 Group Bs. There were blindingly fast Austin Metro 6R4s, and even Porsche 911s. Group Bs were not user-friendly. The better Group B drivers, such as Germany's Walter Rohr and Finland's Ari Vatanen, developed car control techniques which actually demanded depressing the throttle pedal, brake pedal, and clutch pedal simultaneously. World Rally events, which are held both in daylight and during the overnight, can't help but make you wonder how these cars and drivers are able to travel at the speeds they do and where they do it. World Rally spectators in Europe, especially in Portugal, exhibit inexplicable bravado by standing only a few feet from the rally course. The FISA has long been concerned by this unsettling lack of spectator discretion. And in 1986, several fatal accidents during Group B events involving drivers and spectators endowed that class of competition with a new, indelicate nickname, Killer Bees. In 1986, the final year of Group B rallying was held. The Killer Bees were outlawed. In the end, the factors that led to their banishment were the very same ones that had fueled their popularity. Uncompromising race cars with shrieking turbos blasting an ear-splitting path through every kind of backdrop, body pressing their drivers back into their seats, pitching and leaping over pavement and gravel with no attempt whatsoever to do it politely. The Killer Bees are gone, but as anyone who witnessed their savage displays of deadly force will tell you, they did not go quiet.